Hey, hey. We're gonna get back to it. Gonna do a little bit more painting. And little details today, little secondary colors. Some of these baddies. Goodies, I guess, more better term. Let's see, who do I start with today? I think I'm gonna start with Horn. Horn the Hunter. Because I still have his owl pulled up. His owl, reference. It seems like the best place to start. So we're gonna start there. So I'm gonna try to go with like I'm gonna do both darker and lighter today. So I'm gonna start darker. Yeah. I'm gonna start darker. I'm gonna do like a dark wash over his feathers with like a burnt umber, I'm thinking. How the fuck can I need to figure out a good way to do a wash that isn't just let water run down my area. If anybody's got any ideas for how I can do that, like effectively, like a cap of some sort, maybe I just do a bottle cap. Got this bottle cap. I've got some fresh water here. Right? So maybe can I set this bottle cap in here without spilling water? No, that didn't work very well. Let me just get a paintbrush. Can I just do that? Can put that back in there. Now, take and make my wash. I don't really know what I'm doing as far as this is concerned. Like maybe this is too thin. Unsure. I kind of want it a little bit darker than that though. So I kind of want to grab black. I just want to do like a teeny bit. A teeny bit. Bonjour. Bonjour, crows. Can you hear me well? Is everything sounding good? Teeny bit of black. Just a bit. Yeah, making wash is a hoot. See what you did there. It's a little darker. We got a nice little chocolate milk there. Don't sip it. Okey-dokes. And still have not invested in anything that makes it easier for me to hold minis and paint them. Just letting you know that. Just figured that was imperative. Have you actually made wash before, Pros? Do you know how thin it should be versus what I'm doing? Kind of artsy, I don't know. I don't know how much mini painting experience you have, though. I think this is like a true wash. Like, I'm wanting a low light wash, and I do think my low light wash needs to be thicker. Because this is just bringing everything down and more muted from what it looks like. I don't hate it. It is a good, important step. Just I might have to do a different one. No, I painted a mini with watercolor before and it was kind of similar. Fair. I do think that's kind of the vibe of a wash. Is like, it's supposed to be one of the after things you do to just give it that final like sheen, that final like shading. Your dry brush are your highlights and your washes are your lowlights. That's why I'm doing a wash now and not at the end, because I'm silly. Silly little guy. But I don't know, it's probably not unheard of. I don't know what's playing. This is not what I thought I picked. I feel like it kind of fits the vibe of this character, though, if I know my brother. Genuinely not what I thought I picked. Play, what the fuck am I playing? Blues? This is not blues. I mean, I guess it's kind of blues. We're gonna go chill guitars. That's what we did last time. Honestly feeling this. Oh, this is actually, I'm so smart. Actually, I did this the right way. Oh shit. Yeah, because now it's all wet, so I can kind of mold shit, and I can add back in with like the thicker dark, and I can keep brushing it and kind of molding it because everything's wet now. And I can get those low lights in place. I need to get some black in here though. Where'd I put the black? Oh my god, it's still out here. Hard. Just keep spreading it. It'll push around. How do those wings look? Like the extra, like I don't know if you can even really tell with the camera, but like it kind of is outlining each feather a little bit more. I've got a couple bubbles in here, but that's actually more from the print itself too, right there. But there's that. As I can tell, it looks very nice. Good, good. It's all happening. It's happening. Gonna work on his tail a little bit now. it's so funny to say tail because it, like, I guess technically an owl has a tail, like it has tail feathers. It's just weird to like say, yes, the owl's tail. You know what I mean? I don't think he'd look right without it. They very much have a tail. Exactly. It's just like, it's a weird phrase in my head. I don't know. An owl's tail. Yeah, all birds have tail feathers. I know that. I'm saying it's weird to... It's weird to just call it their tail. To not call it their tail feathers, but to stop at tail. I think this actually looks good, but I don't want to admit it yet. Because I really don't know if you can see what I'm seeing here. So it probably just looks smudgy on the camera, if it even focuses at all. It's not going to. Maybe if I can get the camera turned on. I don't think you can see it. No. Yeah, I don't think you can see it that well. It just looks smudged. Okay. Don't mind me then. It'll look good. It'll look good. I promise. I'm gonna drop that one in here though. I'm gonna try to go for a finer brush on this. Well, it's not. that's not ideal, but it's fine. Oh, by the way, if I learn how to make them, I can try to make you some emojis. Oh, some emotes? That'd be cool. This is peak reading music. As I can tell, it looks very nice. Okay, yeah. You'll finally have coffee again. I missed that one. Good. That's good, bud. You like coffee. I think I have some open slots that I just haven't been able to afford to get filled, honestly, for a hot minute. You'll have to, just for Tim's sake, if you do make some. You have to do an RT jack fall damage. Tim would love you forever. He loves clowning on me with that one. Need to get some what for Silk Song? You mean RT Jack fall damage? Literally for any game, it would probably be like me falling. It would literally be like a GIF of me falling through the sky. Ah! It'd be something like that. Like a little cartoon me. Because I take fall damage in most every game I play. I find a way. I think GIFs are just multiple still images. They are harder. I know that's the one Tim really wants to get done. He's talked about commissioning it himself. Past that, though, I don't know what I would do. I need some white. I need some white. I need some... Do I want unbleached white? I think so. Unbleached, so it's an off-white, not a... I know you have a tablet. Does your tablet do like stylus drawing? Because if so, then really all you'd need was an app. And to like fall within the proper pixel measurements. Because it can only be so big. Yeah, I got an iPad for Crimmers, so you can do digital art. Yeah. So yeah, that's really all you need. You just need to find like a good digital art app. And then I could give you dimensions. I'm spending so much time on Bro's face right now. Okay. Trying really hard for it to just honestly be pretty smudged. like slightly too blended. I was in an ad, so I might have missed stuff. Also, for some reason, I can only watch on my phone anytime I try and watch on my computer. It says there's a network error. I like this one. That's when I get mad. That's when I start raging at a game. You're supposed to spam that. I think I went a little too hard on it. Huh. Sorry, I know I'm off camera right now. I hate eyes. He looks dumb as hell. Just gonna go down here. I think it's gonna be appreciated here in a second. There we go. That's not the worst. It's not the worst. I tried to give him a good, like, modeled face, too, because, like, them owls, they do got a lot of patterns and shit, dude. Why the hell they got so many patterns? I want to give him something more on his neck, but I don't know if I can. It's just nothing's taking, really. Which is fine. It's like a gray, brown, orange. It doesn't have to be crazy. Alright. The wings are looking good too. I want to do something. I want the wings to be more brown though. So that's the next step. I'm gonna go back through these. I'm gonna do another. Now it's kind of dry, so now we get to do a thinner coat. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This brown. I'm gonna leave them orange on the inside though. But I think them being like mostly brown and then having even like little like bits of white through them on the outside is gonna be nice. So it'll have like orange all the way through and then this thin layer of the darker brown and some of the unbleached titanium white. Leave them, yes. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, leave them pretty untouched there. Like that. And then, here, let me try to pull out a little bit. So yeah, leave them decently untouched on the inside. I think that looks... that looks pretty good on the inside of the wing. Then we get to go like a little darker on the outside of the wings. Yeah. I wish I could get this camera to cooperate. Alright, and we're gonna go just as dark on the outside of the tail. Do a little brown modeling to the legs too while I'm down here. I don't want them to necessarily be even, but I want them to have like a little bit of like a textured black too. Oh yeah. All right. I thought I was in chill guitar. Okay, there it is. There it is. Christina. Christina's so funny. Hitting us with the, look at this motherfucking cake! Oh man, that's too much white. I want to Lord. I don't know how I did that on that side, not on that side. That's interesting. What the fuck? What have I done? There's been some sorcery afoot. Alright. I think it just heard I needed the undo button or something. I don't know. How did I do that? Well, that just took off like a couple layers. So I'm gonna go back through. I'm gonna re-wash it. I don't know how that happened. Does anybody else get that? Like, did I rub too hard or something? I guess maybe. Weird texture on texture thing, maybe? It's weird. Maybe God didn't like the idea of that color there. Call these tip wings, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna do like these wings. These get to be white, and then the rest can be this other shit. And then I've got all the colors and I feel better about it. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That gives the wings a little bit of distinction. And then I'm gonna let that set. Don't let Rainbolt see the stream. He'll figure out where you are from the window. He just knows my backyard. You ready for D&D, Cameron? Rainbolt's that one guy though, isn't he? He's the geoguesser god. He probably could, actually. He probably has been to my backyard. I just don't know it. Walks through the wilderness at night. Traversing the globe. Once for every sin. That's why he's seen all of it. Yeah, he'd look out the window and he'd be like, oh, yeah, Jacob's house. Yeah, I've been there. This tree of that type, the grass right here. Dead giveaway Jacob in the foreground. I've seen him sleep at night. I don't know, does that look stupid? I really just need to let it sit for a second. Because now I kind of want to do like another layer, like closer in, like closer to the middle back where they're coming together, and like let that be like an even darker brown. To like do like another dollop of the brown and dollop of black. Like that. Just come in here. Let that be the ridge. Maybe even these feathers down here. All right. I could probably keep playing with the wings, but I'm gonna stop. Instead, I'm gonna play with the armor a little bit. Some of these packs on him. Gonna get to his clothes. Cause he doesn't just wear blue jeans everywhere. He's not just wearing denim. So we're gonna get a little silver. We're gonna get a little black. Whole dollop. As I learned, this makes more of an iron. Might not have used enough black. This makes like a darker metallic. I might be able to put a little brown in here too. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's a nice color. I'm gonna use this color right here on. Huh? Let's use it on this little chain shirt. Is it? Let's see. It's kind of like a scale mail. It's got like the snake pauldron, scale mail. Yeah. All right. Okay, one sec. Sorry. I'm ready for D&D tonight. I think it's gonna be a fun session. Right? So there's that. I feel like I need to do this again. So, yeah. There's that. Kind of got a little something there. Gonna go this way. Okay, that part's kind of also a like plated scarf right up in here. So we're gonna do that. We'll come back around like a lining to really designate the difference. Oh, okay, that's just water on my hand. All right. Now his pauldron here. I think technically this is two different snakes. No, which one snake? I could do it in two tones. I could do this whole thing as like different tones of metal. I don't think it's necessary, not for this character specifically. I think whatever tones of blue show up through this are probably fine. And I'll be doing another wash at the end too to kind of like help bring out some of that detail in there too. So there's that as well. Here. Okay. Sense. This too would be metal. It's fun angles here. I did not adhere to that line very well, but that's okay. I tried. I think that's all of the silver/iron. Well, no, there's like one more thing I can do with it. Let me get some of this in there. There's like a little plate right there. Doesn't show up very well, but I'm painting it back in. Should be one. There is one on the other side, but it doesn't really show up either. So there's that. I also need to do that, so I guess I'll do that first. A lot of the gold stuff is accent pieces. I'm looking at it. So let me get the white back over here. I need to take a little water. I might have to loosen that back up. That was one part. That's another part right here. Is my sash. Sash he's got is gonna be this white. So that's his sash belt. I was watching on Christina's TV and I just wanted to pop in and say it's coming together so good. Looking sick. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey guys, I hope everything's going well. I hope you're having a lot of fun. Sorry we couldn't come over today because of all of Tim's cooties. And D&D. As soon as I finish this, I'm doing D&D. Well, with him licking all these counters, I'm doing my best. Nah, it's going well. I haven't felt too bad. I've got a bit of a headache, but I think that's more that I need to drink some water. Now that I've said that, Cruz is gonna hit me with the hydrate. I already know it. It's very, very slight. Orange juice with...
Let's have a drink!
Oh, yep, there it is.
Let's have a drink!
Yep, uh-huh.
Let's have a drink!
Yep, there it is. What'd I tell you? And yes, water. Okie doke. Well, I guess let me go get that. I think he's already starting to feel better. But he did just feel really bad, so we didn't want to risk anybody getting anything. Hold on, what am I doing? I need to go get the water. Oh my god. Alright, I'll be right back. Fuck. Okay. I got 2 bottles. I got 2 bottles. I also got a Celsius. It's probably way too late for me to start drinking Celsius. You know what, Eric? That's fair. There's a squirrel. He just dug a hole in my yard. I was looking at the squirrel, Chris. I don't see the cows. I don't think I see the cows out there. No, it's too far away. There's too much in the way. You kind of have to walk back there to see the cows. But there was a squirrel right here, you know. You see the arc actually through the window right now. It was like in front, like right here, and it was digging and went and it made a hole and it looked and it went it scurried off. I should get a telescope for seeing the cows. Come on now. Let's be real. It would be pretty cool to have a telescope, but I'm a broke ass bitch. I can walk to see the cows. If you wanna be my sugar daddy and get me a telescope, you do you. There's an ad break starting in about 5 minutes, so just heads up. Okie doke. Back to it. Get them gold accents. Oh, you did? Come on. Is that the next one I start? I'm not sure. It is so funny though, the one book you didn't buy yesterday. It's alright, the first half is interesting, it's very meta. First half! You said Vin really likes that book? Or was reading it? Oh, okay, okay. They strike me as a person with a different definition of the word spooky than you, but okay. It's not moving well. I really want to read Death in the Nile, though. Mostly because that is a potential one of the settings for our milestone, our charity milestone goal. One shot thing, blur. And it'd be nice to see how someone else does it for inspiration. Those lines are so bad. Where is my needle? Well, it's not going to be in until January 6th. I might go ahead and start the next Dungeon Crawler Carl. And then there's also The King in Yellow. I could read it too. I actually own the physical book. I bought it. And then there's Project Hail Mary. I've been wanting to read that because the movie's coming out. Kind of want to try to reread To Sleep in a Sea of Stars because I gave up halfway through last time because life was happening and I just couldn't focus. And the story was kind of slow for me. And I just want to give it another shot because Paolini is a really fun author. I like his work. So I don't want to just give up on him. And don't forget about Jamie Loftus's book, Raw Dog. The History of Hot Dog Competitions. I got a lot of books I gotta read. All right. There we go. And okey-doke. That's armor trim. Okay. He's got this bangle on this one bracer that he's wearing. It's also gold. Okay. So, okay, Bengal. Done. Right. All right. So at this point, let me just do this because it needs to be done. And I kind of forgot to do it earlier. Gotta paint his toenails. All right. What are other things I need to do before I give it a wash? I need to do the tacks on both sides. I need to do the red lining. And I need to do the bow and arrow. Alright, so let's do the red lining. Actually, let's do the packs. Because I can use some red lining on the packs too. So I'll get the... I already have some of this out actually. I think I'm going to use some of the hopefully still wet coloring that I have. I can re-wet it a little bit too. Right. Okie doke. Okie doke. Now, let's do the bow. Let's do the bow. And then we'll do the red liner last. Yeah. So, I need to get some of this light back to life. This, yeah. Kind of a light brown. This bow. Hot damn, hit that twang. Your race me is Tennessee whiskey. Oh man. Yeah, I don't have it right in front of me right now, Crows. I couldn't tell you. I do know your Wi-Fi is not great, and honestly, it's probably taking a lot to watch me. I will say that. That's not part of it. Let me see if I can like peek it from over here. It says it's fine. From what I can tell. From what I can tell right now, everything looks fine. Should be generally empty. Generally clear and easy to join. Unless your Wi-Fi's acting up. Which might be the case. I knew this one would be the hardest to do. Oh, I want to play an owl. Can I play an owl? Yeah, you can play an owl, Josh. I want you to have fun with your first time playing D&D. If that means you want to play an owl, I'll let you live your feathery, furry dreams. Alright. Ah! Okay. We're fine. Right. All right. All right. Uh, Right. Red. Oh God, Jesus. Ah, fuck. God. Shit. Okay. I immediately just smeared blood red all over his face. We're good. It's fine. Good use though. You did it right. I don't know why I'm teaching you this. Yeah, and he should have a red scarf. Yeah, I got it. I got it off. All right. My hands are not steady enough for this. Do they have Seder minis on the site you printed them at? I think you can make Seders, I think. You can look. It's free to look. Because it's a customizable thing. So, it's Hero Forge, is it what it's called. I do not recall, though, if they have Seders. They have a ton of options. And you can buy the minis pre-painted and all that kind of stuff from there. They're expensive as fuck if you do that. I bought the STLs and then I sent them to Eric, and he has connections to where he can get them printed. So that's the way we went with these specifically. I tell the lady to text me, and Mom calls anyway. One sec. Okay, sorry about that. I love Mom. She's so silly. Okay, well, I'm gonna be streaming more than likely when you call me, so please just text instead. Please don't call, please text. Okay, I'll do that. Calls me. Hey, I told you to text me. Oh, are you streaming? Yeah. Oh. Well, can I still say what I needed to say? Yeah, Mom, I've got you on mute. It's funny. This is Josh, my brother's. I'll stop here in a second and give you a close-up of it. I'm trying to get this armband right here. But I probably could have gotten away with saying was just another fold. There. Have to be a touch up. coming out a little bit more like imperial than it was meant to. But I don't mind it. I think I'll tell him that, like, he's got this from previous military service, or maybe it's an heirloom, like if he wasn't in the military, maybe his father or grandfather was in the military. It's his best battle set, so that's why he's wearing it. I'm way off camera right now. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, this is Horn the Hunter. I now have red paint on my floor. Alright, Horn the Hunter. An Owl Aarakocra. I need a little bit more red. I want to do a little red on the pack straps, like pack lining. But it's basically done at this point. I'll have to do a once over and finally do a cover coat on the base to make it go back to full yellow, because he's color coded for yellow. Honestly, red might not be the call. I think I'll do white, actually. Some more unbleached, I think. I won't need a lot. About that much should do it. I hope. It'll pop. It'll pop more than that red on brown. Once I'm done with him, I need to eat something. I'm so close though. I'm powering through. Don't stop me, Chris. Right. Look at this for a second. It's confusing me. Okay. Really, really tiny detail lines don't always print super clean. And I don't blame anyone for that. That is just life. We are working at such a small fucking scale here, dude. But I had to like look back to see what that design was supposed to be, how like that was supposed to come together, because it was not clear. I need water right here. Did you see my duck? Did you text it to me? Because if so, no, I have not. And if not, no, I have not. I've been a little, I've been a little locked in Discord. No, I have not. I will look. I will look here in a second. I promise. I'm trying to finish this up so I can end stream and then eat. Sheesh. But I will promise, I promise I will look. Would you prefer me look during stream, or is it okay if I look after? Those lines are a little sloppy. You can look. You can look after. I know you're locked in. Okay. Thank you so much. Right. Now, I'm gonna do one final wash. All of it. All right. All right. Let's see here. Honestly, I can look right now. Oh, this wash kind of sets. Okay, you put it in the anti-David coalition. That's funny. Bat duck. He's still going. It says blood. It says blood's playing. Blood was streaming. I don't know what happened to his eye. I'm gonna do a little. There we go. And for the most part, I think we're gonna be good enough now for me to dollop a little bit of yellow on here. Sounds about right. Oh yes, yellow. The best covering color that's ever existed. I'll probably have to do this a couple times. 400 times. But that's gonna be the stream. Final looks at Horn, the Hunter Ranger. I think he looks pretty good. He's wearing kind of like a military outfit. He's got himself a bow made of like a light wood, maybe like a pine, but inlaid and reinforced with an iron and gold. He's got a good vibe. He's got himself a little red scarf that like turns into chainmail that covers a chainmail shirt. He's rocking it out, and he might need a couple touch-ups. I need things to set, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And that knocks one more out. That knocks another mini out of the way. Who do you guys think I should do tomorrow? Because I do think I'm gonna paint another one tomorrow. Which I might do touch-ups to start. So like I might touch up my mom's mini, and do any touch-ups that this guy might need first thing. And then can I do that? Sorry, I'm learning something. It kind of works. Yeah, which mini do you guys think I should do tomorrow? I'll probably start by doing any touch-ups needed on the two that are, or three rather, that are done, and then I'll move on to one of the 4 base coated minis that I still have yet to do. I can do my dad's next, I can do my sister's, I can do my brother-in-law's, or I can do my brother's girlfriend's. Those are the options. We have, oh, I just dropped my brother-in-law's. Nothing broke. Landed on his feet. Good job, Eric the Cleric. Which, yeah, I guess I'll do like a little rundown of who's who. We've got Eric the Cleric, that's going to be played by my brother-in-law, Reed. We have Tameheart, the Barbarian, that is a Golden Dragonborn. Eric is a human. Tameheart is a Gold Dragonborn, thank goodness, yeah. I've dropped them all a couple times. Then I've got Shadow, the Halfling Rogue. And then I've got Woodburn, the Human Wizard. Alright, I've got... I would like Tameheart. Paint Me or the Dragonborn. So okay, I'll do Tameheart tomorrow. I'll do Tameheart. I don't think she has nearly as much as Josh's mini entailed. He was a special boy that needed a bunch of feather pattern and shit. But Tameheart will be the next to get detail work. Oh yeah. That works for me. Then if I've got time, I'll put it up to the group who should get done next. And of course, as always, for those of you watching the stream, thank you very much. I hope it's entertaining. I will be back tomorrow. Playing a little bit more mini painting. I don't know if I'm going to try to stream twice tomorrow. I might. I can't think of why I wouldn't. Stay tuned. We'll see. I've got a couple things I gotta do first thing in the morning. But maybe I'll finally get back to Silk Song. Or Dream Daddy. I'd like to get back to one of those soon. Finish those up. God, or just more Baldur's Gate. I'm having fun with all kinds of games right now, and I've been not getting to stream to the degree that I'd like to stream a lot lately, and I feel like I'm playing catch up with a lot of things, and I'm juggling a lot of things, and I'm wanting to start new things now, but I don't need to start new things because I need to finish things, and I need to get this done before this time next week. Especially seeing that this day next week I'm probably not going to be able to stream. So yeah, that's just doing a lot of math over here, trying to figure out what to stream. But so I might stream twice tomorrow if I can make it work, but if I don't hold it against me, please. And I might stream some over the weekdays if I can make it make sense. If I don't, also don't hold it against me. I genuinely need to, though. If I don't get all these minis done, I need to finish those. So you'll probably see me at least one more time after tomorrow, before Saturday. Before Sunday, I guess. Before I have to play on Saturday. You know what I mean. Yeah. So with all that, stay tuned. I'll be back. And remember... Oh, wait. And as always, until next time, remember we are raising money for the ASAN. We are getting supremely close to our... Oh my god, actually, I didn't see we just had a K1. It's so small because of how I've got things set up today. We got K1 doing a little dono for 17. What is that? $17? Hold on, I gotta make it bigger so I can see. For $17.89. For $17.89 for the Echo Protocol. Ooh, putting that in the lead, heavy. And pushing us right up against the edge. Right up against the edge of our couch co-op. Of our couch co-op milestone. Where me and Tim will play a game that I guess I need to decide by next stream. Because we might have to, that might have to be the second stream at this point. Because what are we at now? We're at 868.99. Is that what that says? 868.99. Holy shit, guys. Look at it. It's right there. You can get us over the edge. And you could vote also for the Echo Protocol. Or you could, maybe you don't want to see wacky space shenanigans. Maybe instead you'd like to see a nice Studio Ghibli one-shot for our $1,000 charity milestone. Maybe you'd want to vote for that. So your money could go towards that as well. Kind of lessen that lead the Echo Protocol has. Or get rid of it altogether. Usurp even. It's a great charity that we are donating towards. It is the ASAN, that is the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. We're trying to make sure that autistic people have a voice in a society that is making regulations about them, doing a lot of research about it, doing studies and enacting laws and trying to say things have to be a certain way because of the fact that you have autism. And while some of that stuff can be helpful, some of that stuff can be very hurtful. And we believe with the ASAN that autistic people should be able to speak up and say, hey, this one does hurt us. This one shouldn't happen. Or this one is very beneficial and we want it. Yeah, so that's kind of what it's all about. I've got a lot of people with autism in my family. I personally, probably on the spectrum somewhere. I think it's important for people to have a voice. Yeah, so that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And yeah, I think I've rambled long enough. We're gonna be playing a couch co-op soon. You just gotta donate like $5 to $10, somewhere in that range. I can't see or do math. So yeah, until next time.